Hey guys, Chris here and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope you are enjoying the second day of Christmas. I hope you guys are enjoying the heck out of Christmas. This is video 3 in a 5 video Christmas special. If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, please click the link up there in the right corner. Watch those 2 videos first and then watch this or watch those after. These videos aren't in any particular order, so you can watch them in whatever order you want. But in today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys the top 5 cars, the best cars I drove in 2018. Starting off with number 5 is the 2018 Volvo XC40 T5R design, and as expected, this is one of the best SUVs out there on the market. This car has been crushing it in, the compact, the subcompact luxury SUV market, in all road tests, better than the Q3, the X1, the Jaguar E-Pace, and the Mercedes GLA. It's just crushing everything and winning every comparison test. I've made a ton of videos on this, actually two different cars, a D4 also, so click the link up there in the right corner to catch all those videos. I have a bunch of videos on that car, but it's a brilliant small SUV, perfect for, a city car. It's so small, but still spacious enough to carry things and carry people. It has a brilliant exterior design, and especially the T5, that 4-cylinder T5 engine with 250 horsepower. It's punchy, it's quiet, it's refined. Number 4 is a car I've been praising all year or all summer, and a car I've called the best driving Volvo to date, and that is the 2019 Volvo V60 T6 inscription all-wheel drive. I had a blast with this car. It is the sportiest, the best driving Volvo to date, and it, having the T6 engine in a smaller package, it being very refined and quick and comfortable and luxurious and just stylish. It is therefore on my 4th place of the best cars I've driven this year. Number 3 is one of the best cars I've driven, period, and that is the 2019 BMW 530d Touring M Sport. The brand new 5 Series is so damn good. It is the quietest, the most refined, and the most comfortable car in its class. No doubt in my mind, not arguing that. It has a brilliant interior, which is superbly built, and it's just a highway cruiser. It's, especially with the adaptive dampers, it's super comfortable, and it has an interior that is so well thought out, and it being one of the few cars which still has, physical buttons for climate control, and not everything going over to the touchscreen, and the iDrive infotainment system being a touchscreen, but also you can control it with the scroll wheel. Yeah, it's one of the best cars I've driven this year, especially with the 3-liter diesel, which is, it's really fast for only having 265 horsepower, and it being a 2-ton car. That really surprised me, and that's why it's number 3 on this list. Number 2 is a car that just edges out the 5 Series, and that is the 2018 Volvo V90 T8 inscription. And yes, the 5 Series is a bit quieter, just a tad bit quieter. Yes, it is more comfortable, just a tad bit more comfortable, and yeah, less wind noise. Yeah, that's about it. It is a better car in those regards, but the T8 is quicker. The T8 is chargeable, so you can drive 40-45 kilometers on a charge. It has a much sexier exterior, especially the car I drove with the exterior styling package. It's almost as comfortable, but that it being having better body control. And that's what really surprised me, is that the Volvo V90 in comfort mode is sportier than the 5 Series, and it had better steering. These things, well, if somebody would have told you this 10-15 years ago, they thought you would have been mad, but that V90 overall, I think, is a more emotional package, especially that interior. Yes, the 5 Series is built brilliantly, you can't fault BMW, but the V90 brings emotion and just, beautiful materials and style. It just feels more special. And at the end of the day, for me, that makes a better car. And that brings us to number 1, which is the car I drove this year that made me feel the most special. The car I felt was the most special, and that is the 2019 Audi Q8, and I drove it in 50 TDI, guys. Ooh, a brilliant V6 engine. Quick, but it is a heavy car, but it's so damn quiet. It's even more quiet on the motorway than the 5 Series and then the V90, and that engine, you can barely hear it, and it being a diesel and you can barely hear it, that is a positive in my opinion. It being a V6 diesel, the distant noise you hear from that engine is a very refined, very nice rumble. Oh, by far the best exterior styling of any SUV this year. The interior, though having too much glossy plastic, is a really nice space to be, and it is spacious. It's only a 5-seater compared to the XC90 7 seats, but I rarely use the 7 seats. I've only used it once in this XC90 and once in my last XC90, or maybe twice in my last XC90, but well, 3 times in 3 years. That Q8, oof, that is the best car I've driven this year. It is so damn good, and that is a car I would heavily consider replacing my XC90 with, guys. So guys, what is your best car this year? What is the best car you drove? Did you drive any of the cars I drove? Would you put them in a different order, or do you agree with my order? Let me know in the comments down below. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.
We'll be right back.